Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're driving a Jeep, Dodge, or Chrysler and your check engine light just popped on with a code P0562, you've come to the right place. Today, we're going to dive deep into what this code means, how to diagnose it, and most importantly, how to fix it without just throwing parts at the problem. So, grab your tools, and let's get started. First things first. What exactly is P0562? The official definition is system voltage low. In simple terms, your car's brain, the powertrain control module, or PC, has detected that the electrical system's voltage is below the normal operating range. Think of it like your car's heartbeat being too slow. The PCM needs a steady supply of at least 12.6 volts to function correctly. And when it dips below a certain threshold, usually around 10 volts for more than a few seconds, it triggers this code. So, why should you care? Well, low voltage isn't just about a warning light. It can cause a whole host of weird and wonderful problems. You might notice your lights dimming, your radio acting up, the engine running rough, or even stalling. In more modern vehicles, you might see a flurry of other warning lights. For systems like traction control or ABS, because all these modules rely on stable voltage to communicate and operate properly. Left unchecked, it can lead to a dead battery, leaving you stranded. Now, let's talk about the usual suspects. The P0562 code points directly to a problem in your vehicle's charging system. This system has two main heroes, the battery and the alternator. The battery's job is to store power and start the car. The alternator's job is to generate power while the engine is running, keeping the battery charged and powering all your electronics. When one of them isn't doing its job, the voltage drops, and you get the code. So, how do we figure out which one is the culprit? We need to do a little detective work with a trusty multimeter. It's an essential tool for any DIY mechanic. First, let's check the battery. With the engine completely off, set your multimeter to DC volts. Place the red probe on the positive battery terminal and the black probe on the negative. A fully charged, healthy battery should read around 12.6 volts. If you're seeing anything below 12.4 volts, your battery is discharged. This doesn't automatically mean it's bad, but it's a clue. It might just be drained because the alternator isn't recharging it. Next, we need to test the alternator. Start the car and let it idle. Keep your multimeter connected to the battery terminals. With the engine running, a healthy alternator should be putting out between 13.5 and 14.5 volts. This higher voltage is what recharges the battery and runs the car. If you're still seeing battery voltage, say 12 volts or less, while the engine is running, that's a big red flag. Your alternator is likely not charging. To be extra sure, you can perform a load test. With the engine still running, turn on everything you can think of. Headlights on high beam, the fan blower on full blast, the radio, the rear defroster. This puts a heavy electrical load on the system. The voltage might dip slightly, but it should stay well above 13 volts. If it drops significantly, back down towards 12 volts, you've pretty much confirmed that your alternator is on its way out. But hold on. Before you rush out and buy a new alternator, there's one more crucial area to check. The wiring and connections. A bad connection can mimic a bad alternator. Corrosion is your enemy here. Carefully inspect the battery terminals. Are they clean and tight? Look for that fuzzy green or white stuff and clean it off with a wire brush. Follow the main power cable from the alternator's output stud. Make sure that connection is clean and tight. And don't forget the grounds. The main ground strap from the battery to the chassis and the engine block is critical. A loose or corroded ground can cause all sorts of electrical ground. Use your multimeter to check for voltage drop across these connections to be certain they're solid. So, let's recap the fix. If your battery failed the resting voltage test and won't hold a charge, it's time for a new one. If the battery is good but your alternator failed the running and load tests, a replacement alternator is in your future. And if both components seem okay, the problem is most likely in the wiring. You'll need to repair or replace the corroded cables or connections. Most of the time, for a P0562 code, a faulty alternator is the #1 cause. Fixing this issue yourself can save you a good chunk of money and give you the satisfaction of a job well done. Just remember to always disconnect the negative battery terminal before you start working on the charging system. Safety first. I hope this guide helps you diagnose and fix that P0562 code. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more DIY repair guides. Got a question or a story about this code? Drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.